Hello everybody, my name is Sniping is Fun, and I welcome you all back to my next video I'm going to present to all of you here on YouTube. A certain rant, non-rant video about a certain topic, about a certain game franchise that has a new entry of a game coming out at the end of this year, and I've been doing multiple videos on over the last couple weeks to last month. It is about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and what I don't know if it was exactly earlier today or if it came out yesterday, but there was an article that came out that was basically an interview with some of the producers of the game about a certain lack of certain character representation that pretty much was the foundation for this franchise. I am talking about the X-Men. And for those of you who have not seen the leaked roster, that turned out to pretty much be real, and they did the whole demo with the story and all sort of stuff. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite will be the first Marvel vs. Capcom game in the series that lacks X-Men characters. You know, those X-Men characters that have been around since like the 60s are some of Marvel's most popular set of characters, and were the characters that I just mentioned a couple of seconds ago were the foundation for the entire Marvel vs. Capcom franchise because of a certain game called X-Men Children of the Atom. Yeah, and when that leaked and when that was brought out, and especially when it was proven real, a lot of fans of the franchise and a lot of Marvel fans got completely and utterly pissed off. Myself included. For legitimate reasons. The lack of X-Men. This series was founded on X-Men. X-Men is still some of Marvel's most popular characters, but they in this interview said, these producers of this game basically came out and said, one little thing, and you see it in the video depending on where you're watching it. I don't know where the titles are at anymore on this stupid thing. Usually it's below me anyways, but depending on how you're watching this video, it could be above me, where it used to be years ago. But if you've seen the title of this video, you know exactly what this video is about. And if you've seen the interview, if you've seen the article of the interview, you know exactly what I'm going to say and what exactly they said in this interview. The reason why no X-Men were used in this video is because modern day Marvel fans apparently do not know X-Men, do not remember the X-Men. What? I'm serious. When I seen that title, I'm like, what? Modern day Marvel fans don't know who the hell the X-Men are? Bull crap! Seriously! You're telling me when you go and you see all these movies come out like Logan and X-Men Apocalypse and X-Men Days of Future Past, X-Men First Class, the X-Men original series, all the Wolverine movies, you see the fact that there was multiple video games up until this point with X-Men in it. Case in point, freaking Marvel vs. Capcom itself, and X-Men Legends games, and the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games, all these freaking phone games, and alone on certain things called, I don't know, various cartoons that the younger fans of these Marvel movies now go and watch their Spider-Mans and whatnot, and you see characters like Wolverine popping up. You're going to go and tell me that because of all that thrown in with the MCU movies, that fans out there aren't seeing that stuff and don't know that stuff on top of going and seeing like Black Panther and Doctor Strange and the Avengers? That is a complete BS reason, and I am sure these creators know exactly that, and they try to run around these questions and are trying to save face here about the reason they're trying to come up with some reasoning that makes logical sense, which it doesn't, for why they have no frickin' X-Men in this damn game. And they come out and they say that bullcrap when the little kids that go out and see their Avengers movies probably went to see freaking Logan, went to see Days of Future Past. They probably have comic books in their collections of X-Men. They probably have seen the new Ultimate Spider-Man whatever from years ago, and Wolverine was in the damn show. They play video games all the time, and a lot of these kids play their stupid little phone games, and older fans too for that matter, and a lot of them have the X-Men in them. The people don't know who X-Men are? The modern Marvel Day fan doesn't know who the damn X-Men are? Bullshit! Seriously! When this game was first announced, I was super hyped for it. And ever since they've been showing what they're doing with this freaking game, my, looking forward to this game, my hype for this game has continued to go down so much. And I'm not even saying this mostly for myself, because here's the thing, and I'm going to say this right now. I like the Marvel vs. Capcom franchise as a whole, but I'm not super close to it as a lot of fans are. I'm just very close to Capcom franchises, Marvel franchises, and the game coming together, and I love fighting games in general. You should know that. I love a lot of different fighting games. I'm a big fighting game fan. I love the fighting game genre. It's one of my favorite gaming genres of all time. But I've never really got into the Marvel vs. Capcom, franchise. I remember playing the original with my friend years ago, and I kind of played 2 and 3 here and there, but I never owned them. I never owned a single Marvel vs. Capcom game. I have owned Marvel Superheroes, though, on the PlayStation 1. That game is freaking awesome. It has 2 X-Men characters, Psylocke and Wolverine. And I played them, and I did play like other vs. Capcom games. I did play some Tatsunoko vs. Capcom and stuff like that, but I just never really got into the franchise. Not because I don't love Marvel, don't love Capcom, don't love fighting games, don't like the games. I just never really got into them, except for with my friends. My one friend had like all that stuff. He had like everything, and I would always play stuff at his house, and that's where I played it, because he was a big Marvel fan too. But no, but like I said, I mostly do it because I love all of Marvel. I'm not gonna just say, oh, I love the MCU and all the stuff that's popular now. I've been a fan of Marvel since like day one. I grew up in the 90s. I grew up with the Spider-Man animated series and the X-Men animated series and all that stuff. With the comic books, the cartoons, the video games, like X-Men Mutant Apocalypse on the Super Nintendo. The X-Men games that were based off the movies. All this other stuff. All this Marvel stuff. And when it comes to something like Marvel vs. Capcom, which the game franchise is built on the foundation of all of Marvel versus all of Capcom, it makes little to no sense. It really, all they're doing with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is making it a freaking MCU versus Capcom game. That's all it is, and everyone makes jokes about that online, but that's exactly what it is. Every single freaking new character they picked from Marvel in this game is from the MCU. Every character that's brought back from Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and whatnot is from the stupid MCU, and I love the MCU. I love all the movies that come out. But this is not the MCU, Marvel, Capcom, Disney. This is Marvel as a whole. And it's a load of crap that you try to say, oh, modern day fans don't know it, when you see a whole heck of a lot of stuff still with X-Men out there. Case in point, the freaking movies from Fox. And I know Disney and Marvel Studios and whatnot, you guys can't make movies of the X-Men, but they're still out there. They're still known. You guys are just trying to run around the questions of the X-Men. It's stupid. I mean, they still could have this stuff be in its DLC. I can understand that the X-Men can still be DLC, but according to how they're wording it now, because they're trying to save face with this game, and this is our reasoning. These are logical reasons for why we're doing Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite the way we are. No, it's not. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's completely and utterly stupid. I'm sorry, but you can't just take out characters that are not just a foundation of Marvel vs. Capcom, but a foundation for Marvel as a whole, because they've been around for some 50-some-odd years, and just throw them to the wayside just so you can put like Black Panther or Doctor Strange or Nova or all these characters that a lot of them have been around for a long time. Black Panther and all those characters have been around a long time, but they're putting them in there for reasons. Oh, it's the big MCU type stuff. And because the X-Men are in the Fox universe rather than the MCU universe, we could just screw them over and throw them right out into the trash. Like I said, I was hyped for this game when it first came out, and that's mostly because I love Marvel and Capcom. I wanted to finally start trying to play some of the games and go look back and see if I could find some of the old games. Like I said, I never really owned the series, but I played them here and there. I was a big fighting game fan growing up, but I was playing more like Street Fighter and Tekken and Soul Calibur and Mortal Kombat and whatnot. I really didn't get into playing like Marvel vs. Capcom except for like with friends and whatnot when they were in demo kiosks at the store and everything. Not because I didn't really want to play them, because I really would love to go out and play them, but now going out and trying to buy some of them, they're freaking expensive, like $2. It just is what it is, and it's stupid. The reasoning that they picked for saying, oh, why there's no X-Men characters in this game, at least as of now, they could still do DLC, even though it's completely stupid, when some of them should be on the freaking disc, like Wolverine at least. It's just stupid, people. It really is, quite frankly, stupid. Capcom, Marvel, Disney, I hope you guys know what you're doing, because the more I see about this game coming out, and I see a lot of people bringing up this game, a lot of people are taking it off their to want to buy list, and they're going to other fighting game franchises. A lot of them are going to the new Dragon Ball Z game, which looks freaking awesome! I still have hope for you, Capcom, for Marvel, Disney. Whoever it is that made the decision not to have X-Men in this game, make it very super MCU, you are really testing our patience now, aren't you? My name is Sniping's Fun. Peace. Please subscribe if you want to. Have a lovely day, and see you all in the next video. Signing out.